Let's piss some people off.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Iron Spice, the podcast. And this is one of the videos that is part of the mini series. I'm in my car. I get my coat always. I'm always on crop top, so it's like we're gonna have a conversation. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be down to earth. But then again, no distraction. So it's Friday. My mom and my dad, they're here, so I'm waiting for my husband to get home, and we're gonna go have dinner. But I did want to talk about, and really, I didn't have anything this week that I was like, oh my god, like what this huge topic I can talk about. But if there's something I can talk about, is this right here, or right here, or wherever I put it. I might put it here. This right here. The fact that I got this comment on one of my videos where I look exactly like this and I'm in my car. And if I can insert the image, I will. And I did reply to the person. And I did, I'm like, all of me, I am completely real. Besides my microblading and, this part right here, that's nobody's business. But it does not surprise me, because also I've been told that I look AI. And that is so freaking confusing to me. So when I got this question, I'm like, it was in the hidden comments, and I'm like, oh my god, what now? So then I look, and it's this comment, and I'm like, bet. And I replied, all of me. But once I answered, the person didn't answer back. So it's like, did he wanted my dental x-rays, or should I just mail him a lock of hair, a little chunk of hair, to see if. People love to project their insecurities when, because they don't think it's real, like what you're real at. And when people question your authenticity, they're often doubting their own, doubting if they're real. Am I being myself? Am I doing this because other people like it? And I know I talk a lot about this, but we're constantly surrounded by this every single day, by the mass social media liking or not liking, or whether we do engage or not engage. So it's like people question you, but it's like if you go to a buffet and while piling your plate, you're asking the chef, is like, is this chicken even real? But you've already had 2 plates. What kind of hypocrisy is that? And it's like, and a mirror doesn't lie. Who you are is who you are. It just reflects what's in front of it. And some people don't like their own reflection. And the question also that I make is like, because society is expected to see fake. That's what they're conditioned to. Oh, once I log into social media, everything is so perfect, and it's so perfect that it's even fake or even too good to be true. People are suspected that, oh, what app do you use to, I don't know, fix your face or your pictures or whatever. I don't edit my pictures. I don't edit my videos, except the cutting and the mess ups that I have, and the whole Spanglish that comes out when I'm talking. But people are conditioned to filters, to Photoshop, staged images, things that are not meant to be real. And some people, believe it or not, they rather trust somebody that does a very bad job at photoshopping and putting their waist super small and their thighs super big, than seeing a real person in, behind the phone. It's like, that can't be possible. And it's so sad that society right now has come to that extreme, that you're whether looking at that person like, is she real? Like, is she really, are her eyes that big? My eyes are big. They're super big. And my cheeks are chunky, like a little chipmunk. Uh, so it is so sad that society, it's been conditioned to see everything perfect, and if that you're too perfect because you're so well put together, because you like what you do and the way you dress and you feel comfortable, and you just you just do that, and people are like, nah, that is so good to be true. It's exhausting. It is exhausting because people think that you're doing this because you just want to be, I don't know, like it's a persona or something. No, I'm a perfectionist. I love being on point. My husband knows this. He knows that I love, like, hygiene for me is something that is super, super big. Moisturizing my hair, keeping my nails super nice, my makeup, like, I have an OCD with those things, and I'm somebody that like sensations, like odors, and like, so that's me. So therefore, if I want to avoid those complications, I'm gonna do whatever it takes, right? And I'm gonna take care of that. Also, another thing is that no matter what, your energy will always trigger someone. It doesn't matter. You could be super nice, but if you're pretty and you're nice, oh, she can't be that person. Oh, she's just being fake. She just wants to be liked. You have no idea how many times I've gotten those looks from people because they talk to me. For example, at the supermarket, the cashier say good afternoon and this and that, and I say good afternoon, how are you doing? And when I reply, they literally look at me like she's just replying, and I'm like looking at her like normal, like I'm a normal person. What would make you think that I'm gonna act otherwise? And that is because there are some people, so many people out there that are entitled, that because they're told they're pretty, because they think they're shit, they treat people like shit. They treat people and they look like over their shoulders like they're better than anybody, and that is so not me. People get sometimes very triggered with me because I'm a mom. I'm a very nurturing person. I'm a very loving person. And I'm a very caring and empath person. So I do care a lot about people, and I do a lot of good deeds that I don't talk about, but my husband knows how I am, and people are confused when they see you, that you have your stuff together, but you're going out of your way as well to do those things. And they're like, but what is this? I even got asked not long ago, why are you helping me? What are you doing? And I'm not going to talk about the situation. Maybe some other day. And she's like, it's like you're my angel. It's like God sent you. And in that moment, I'm like, God, like, the way she's describing me, it's like, maybe that's what you want me to do in this moment. But also in that sense, I've had to, and this is something I want to talk about in one of my next episodes, how to put those boundaries when you're used to helping so many people and you love helping people. How to put those boundaries, because people will take advantage of you when you're too good and you just give because that's your love language. And people, because acts of service is one of my main languages, and then they think, they're like, oh, so she is, so they take advantage of you, and that sucks. So I had to move my car because the shade is something else. So when I was saying that people, you know, you will always trigger someone. You will always. It doesn't matter what you do. Is it good or bad? You think it's good, you think it's bad, you're always going to trigger someone. And it's like, if you're too confident then you're arrogant to them. And then if you're like too quiet, you're too weak. And if you're too kind, you're fake nice. So it's like you can't win them all. It's like handing somebody a winning lottery ticket, but then they still complain because they have to pay taxes. And it's like, what are you gonna do? So no matter what you do, people are always gonna have something to say. And then it's like, you're the light. You're the lighthouse. So it's not your job to dim your light so others feel comfortable around you. You shine, you glow, you're outstanding, you're outgoing. Why would you have to dim that light because everybody else feels uncomfortable because allegedly you're too much? When then go find less, period. And I am not like rude or anything, but honestly, I am so me and so unapologetically myself that I'm just like very observant. I'm not the type to be like, and that whole thing. I'm just like observant. And I just observe and I observe, and then I don't vibe with you. I just don't vibe with you, and I simply just leave. Like, you'll never see me again, period. That's Virgo energy all the way there. Always. My advice to you guys is, because I know there's so many trolls out there, and those are people that easily, like, not even having a picture, not even having anything that validates them as a person, because they always hide behind a weird, I don't know, pictures or AI pictures or animals or whatever. I don't know. It's easy to sit down and write something and be like super mean to this person, in front of a phone. But once you clap back, I mean, are they gonna do it? Do I do it? No, I don't. I personally don't like to do that. I ignore them, I report them or whatever. And this one, I usually don't even do videos about this kind of things. I just ignore them. But I just thought it would be like a very good example of how people think they see us and what people think of us, or what they, I mean, I don't know. Like, there's so many weird people out there that you're just like, I don't understand what people, what they're trying to do. Just keep showing as yourself without over explaining or shrinking who you are. Because, I'm not a customer service rep for people's comfort level. I am myself and I please myself, and this is who I am. And if you don't like it, well, you don't like it. It's fine. I don't need to like you. You don't need to like me. We can be nice to each other. We can be cordial, but we don't have to like each other. Period. And it's like, I like to always say this. It's like, you're the chef of your own kitchen, right? So it's like, not everyone's gonna like your seasoning, but the right ones will keep coming back. That's how friends are. The real friends are gonna stay. The real ones are gonna stay. Your real followers are gonna stay. When it comes to likes and follows and all of that, I don't thrive off of that. I thrive off of making true connections and meaningful connections and impacting people in a good way, and to be able to develop a good communication in a specific post that they can relate to, that they can vent about. I love that. That feeds my soul. Me is not about how many likes, how many people am I able to help. And I am honestly like, craving to be able to have like this huge community. I have a lot of followers. Not all of them are into the podcasting or these topics. I have so much going on that I do on TikTok and on my social media. I do a little bit of everything, but this podcast has become a main thing that I do every week, and that I love and that I adore, and that lets me speak my truth and lets me be me. And I hope you guys, are supporting it and subscribe and like it. And the ones that have, thank you so much. And the ones who haven't, please go subscribe, like it, um, and hit that bell button. It's called I Am Spice, the podcast, and you guys can find it on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, and all the big platforms for every podcast. Even like hear it on all the ones if you can't see it or don't like to see them and you're more of a like listening type, you can either listen it or watch it on Spotify. Also, the fact that we allow ourselves to be ourselves and owning who we are gives permission to other people to do the same. Believe it or not, you have no idea how many people you inspire by just being you. And I love that. I love that I inspire people to be more, to want more, to be confident, to love themselves. I adore that because part of self-care and love and self-love, it's that. It's being confident, it's loving yourself. And so it's like, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I know I'm somebody's double shot of espresso, about that, with caramel drizzle on top, even though I don't drink coffee. I don't. Weird thing. I know. In a world of a lot of people that drink coffee, I do not drink coffee. So to wrap this mini episode up, every single part of me is real. I am real. If that's too much for you, maybe it's time to get real with yourself and see what is it that you're not liking about yourself. And also, don't defend yourself, demonstrate yourself with people. Don't defend yourself like, why are you doing that? You don't need anybody an explanation, period. And live in a way that makes you authentically undeniable. That as soon as you walk through that door, people know that that's you. And I'm going to bring you a reminder, you're not here to be believable to everyone. You're here to be unforgettable to the right one. So let's just keep on doing that. Let's just being unfiltered, unapologetic, and unstoppable. And I gotta push that thing always, because if not, my SUV is gonna shut down. Crazy thing I had to do now. So thank you guys for watching. If you watch all the way through, please like, comment, send it to your people. Please share it. Let's build a big community where we can just talk about everything and talk about feelings and everything that society has always deemed as taboo, or like we can't even talk about because of religion, or because whatever, or because whatever people might, I don't know, say, or their opinion. So thank you for watching. Until the next episode, love you guys so much.
And remember, we're unfiltered, unapologetic, and unstoppable. That's that.